Hello, and welcome to the SciTech channel. Today we are going to film a video that instructs you how to program the resistivity set point function on your 101 controller. So let's start by talking about what this function is. This is a function that is going to use the measurement that your resistivity probe in the drain box is providing back to the controller to create a set point that the controller needs to see in order for your system to proceed from rinse onto purge and then the dry steps. So the purpose of this is to say, hey, if my system is running and at the end of rinse, the water that's being rinsed into the drain box isn't clean enough, I want to have the system continue rinsing to ensure that whatever I've brought into the system, whether that be from a wet bench or otherwise, is completely rinsed off. And it also lets us have an alarm that shows up on the system, so it lets us know, hey, your system did not rinse well enough. You should need to take a look at what happened with that lot. So first, in order for us to do this, you have to have the resistivity software and a resistivity probe hooked up to your system. That's kind of a given in order to monitor resistivity in the first place. Now we're going to go into programming. The first step is setting the resistivity alarm. So you're going to press mode until you get to the port screen. After pressing mode to get there, you're going to use the plus button to change screens over to the resistivity alarm screen. Okay? Now, from here you want to turn on the alarm. And this is a critical first step. If you don't turn on the alarm, then any resistivity set point that's not met will continually rinse in your system indefinitely. So the resistivity alarm being on allows an alarm to show, and it allows you to proceed past rinse and an alarm showing up letting you know you had an issue instead of just sitting there rinsing for hours on end. Okay, so we have it on. Now we're going to set for how many minutes you will rinse before proceeding with an alarm. So to give you an example, let's say you rinse for 30 seconds and your resistivity is supposed to meet 10. If after 30 seconds your resistivity is, say, stuck at 8, and we have a 2-minute resistivity set point here, then after 2 minutes, if that 8 resistivity has not reached 10, which is your threshold, your system will proceed and an alarm will show up. Okay, so right now we have a 2-minute alarm. Now that we have that set, we want to go back. We're going to use mode again, and now we're going to go to the flashing screen that looks like your recipe. This is your recipe design screen. You're going to switch over to QRinse. This is your QRinse step, which allows us to say, I need to hit a set point. Let's say our set point is 12.5. Now we have this set. So if at the end of your normal rinse cycle, if your resistivity is not 12.5, you will proceed into the QRinse step. And if at the end of 2 minutes, which we just programmed, your controller has not seen 12.5, it will then proceed through the normal cycle that you have programmed in, but it'll have an alarm that says resistivity alarm at the end. Now when the operator comes up, they'll know that this lot finished rinsing and drying without properly rinsing to the set point that you've decided. So after that, you simply press mode, back to the regular screen, and press start to run your cycle. So that is how you program resistivity set point on an SRD. If you have any questions about this, please give us a call at SciTech, 916-797-9000. And to reach me directly, dial extension 2201. Thanks for your time.